Alright, so next node setup we have is in utilities we have for each element. And if I drag this, you will see a zone like this, right? It is similar to your simulation zone. As you can see, we have a simulation zone. So whatever you do inside this, it will be affected outside the geometry. But actually, for each element is quite interesting node because it lets you it gives you two geometry output, and it is very interesting and handy because I will tell you what it is do. So if I connect this into geometry and if I connect this into geometry, you can see it is disconnected, but it is just passing that through this zone. So whatever I do inside this zone will not be affected here from this geometry. So this is a direct geometry and this is a modified geometry, right? And you can do any operation inside this zone, and we get a different domain option like point, edges, faces, corners, spline, all that stuff. So let's actually choose face, right? Let me just choose face, and if I select this element and put this into geometry, nothing happens because I have to link that one. I have to link the other one, and now you'll see because I switched to point, you can visually see the effect, right? If I do edges, it will just keep the edges. If I do faces, it will do the faces. And let's actually do a transform geometry, yeah. And according to index, if I scale this, right, you will see something like this. It looks very coarse. So let me actually take a sphere. Let me just remove it. Now you can see it just looks something like this. And I can do any kind of operation here, rotation operation. You can do any operation here. And if I still output the single one, the individual output, it will go back to the original one. And if I hit this output, it will do the scaling operation like from the transform. This is handy when you need to create a bunch of operation, but you have to repeat it. You can just make a zone and you can just output that with multiple outputs. So let's just add the additional transform here, and if I do that, you will see it gives you additional outputs. And that is why it is a very handy tool, because as it name says, it is for each element. So for each operation here, we get a different output. So you can do multiple operations inside zone, which will give you multiple outputs for each of that operations, which will lead to this operation where we can just join all those operations and we can output the combination of that. And that's why for each element is the most recommended node when you are doing a very complex kind of geo setup where you need to use multiple operations. And this is also very handy to sort your things with help of this. And you can still add, like even in the input, you can still add a multiple outputs. So it gets connected to all of your nodes, right? Very, very useful node when you're doing multiple operations. And I will suggest you give it a try. Make a bunch of operations inside this, and you will get very amazing results. And that's it. Thanks for watching. Like and share this video and subscribe to channel so you don't miss the next part.